Digest of Ogensan's Subsc with Yuzuru Hanyu. Information from the program Ogensan's Subsc, where Yuzuru Hanyu made a guest appearance. The first part of the broadcast was aired on NHK, with the second part announced for August 26. Yuzuru and the host of this program, Gen Hoshino, appeared together in the show Kohaku Ogensan in 2015, but they did not socialize. Yuzuru Hanyu was secretly hoping for interaction, the singer's reaction, clapping his hands above his head, "I'll keep going. It's Gen-san, after all. This is the only chance, I wonder if he'll notice." In 2016, Yuzuru Hanyu continuously performed the koi dance in various places, hoping that it would be filmed and shown on TV, and then Gen would notice it. Yuzuru Hanyu ended up doing this dance in its entirety for local channel NHK, and this was used for a documentary in 2017. On yesterday's radio show, Gen said that he and the other actors in the movie, where Koi was the title theme song, noticed Yuzuru Hanyu's dance at the time and were excited and discussed it on set. Yuzuru Hanyu and Gen exchanged a few words for the first time at last year's Kohaku Ogensan music competition, where Yuzuru was present as a judge. As Gen was returning to the dressing room after the show ended, he heard someone say, "Wow, he's real." Gen turned around and saw Yuzuru Hanyu pointing at him. Then Gen also pointed at Yuzuru Hanyu and also said, "He's real." Hoshino liked this brief encounter, after which he invited Yuzuru Hanyu to participate in his program. Yuzuru Hanyu became a fan of Gen Hoshino after hearing his songs. After that, I was able to see Gen-san's personality, noticing different special traits. As I observed, they became more and more involved in the music. Jigoku de naze warui, Jigoku de naze warui, why is it so bad in hell, or why don't you play in hell? This non-literal title is a reference to the movie. Yuzuru Hanyu, I love this song very much. I am usually very sensitive to people experiencing various anxieties, inner conflicts, and loneliness, as I myself also experience similar feelings. That's why in the song Why Don't You Play in Hell Too, I really like how Hoshino Gen, who melts a great darkness, expresses it in pop music. Bakemino, monster. I feel good about that emerging monster from Hoshino Gen-san, Yuzuru Hanyu explained, empathizing about the darkness in Hoshino. Both songs were released in 2013. In the broadcast, this moment was particularly deep in emotion. Yuzuru Hanyu and Gen talked about inner darkness and loneliness. Yuzuru became interested in Vocaloid songs, synthesized voices, in upper elementary school. Yuzuru explained in detail how Vocaloid songs are created and included a video of Tengaku, by Yu featuring Kagami Onrin. He liked rock music, guitar strumming. Yuzuru Hanyu finds this area of music very interesting. He mentioned that he knows a bit more than usual due to his studies. He likes this kind of stuff, and has written Java programs a bit himself. Gen said that he would like Yuzuru Hanyu to create some program, because it seems that Yuzuru Hanyu would create something completely unexpected. Something completely useless, laughed Yuzuru Hanyu. Mrs. Green Apple, cheers. Yuzuru Hanyu said that there are all kinds of stupid things going on around, gloomy news comes every day. This song is like saying to cheer up. It helped Yuzuru Hanyu in Beijing. Yuzuru Hanyu's research mind also makes him think about how music affects heart rate. Yuzuru Hanyu admires Gaia's jump and landing. However, the environment he almost completely destroys by jumping like that, Yuzuru Hanyu added. Yuzuru Hanyu described himself as a gamer. He likes RPG games, computer role-playing games. The program talked about The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Mother 2 Jigu no Jakushu Earthbound, Espelus 2, Heisei Onigashima. In yesterday's radio program, Gen revealed that when decorating the studio for the filming of Ogensan's Subsc, various props were laid out, items that Yuzuru Hanyu could talk about and enjoy them. For example, the symbol of the transmission, a mouse toy and a Seimei costume. Gen called Yuzuru Hanyu an extremely considerate person and a good guy. After the broadcast of the show, the creator of the song, Tengaku, musician and vocal producer Yu thanked Yuzuru Hanyu on Twitter for mentioning his work, writing that it was a great honor. Yuzuru Hanyu's official account reposted the post. The teaser for the second part of the program showed Yuzuru Hanyu listening to vinyl records for the first time in his life. He said that the sound was very good. Also, Yuzuru Hanyu said that he would have danced if he wasn't wearing a yukata. In the second part, Yuzuru Hanyu will talk about his future, among other things. I would like to hear something useless created by Yuzuru Hanyu. Once again I'm convinced what a dance and music guy he is. With translation, his area of interest is clear. Hanyu has done more to improve the management of figure skating than a certain international federation. I can imagine how Yuzuru Hanyu was calculating his points for his skating and how he was hurt and offended to see that the judges didn't give them. Unscrupulous people. God judge them, those who offended such a man. Nothing goes in vain, everything will be rewarded. Justice will prevail, I believe in it. Everyone will get what he deserves. And Yuzuru Hanyu, good luck and success, happiness and health, let everything be very good. Hi. Such simple and very cute behaviors can be admired endlessly. May everyone have great luck in all matters, and Yuzuru Hanyu especially great luck. Yuzuru Hanyu is second in the high school rankings. Japanese high school students were asked to rank the athletes they would like to see in their textbooks. Yuzuru Hanyu came in second in this ranking, losing to Shohei Ohtani by just a few votes. It should be taken into account that baseball is the main sport in Japan, while figure skating is a secondary sport and programs with it are not so often broadcast. Other athletes in the rating were representatives of women's wrestling, Saori Yoshida, soccer and tennis. The poll was conducted by television. The recent Ogensan's Subsc program featuring Yuzuru garnered high ratings, and NHK decided to repeat it. Yuzuru Hanyu and Shohei Ohtani are overtaking each other in the top spots again. I am impressed with the stance in Japanese education where high school students are asked who they would like to look up to. I like that a professional athlete I love is ranked in the cohort of competitive athletes. I think that Yuzuru Hanyu has enough energy, enthusiasm and talent to continue to lead young people into the world of sports.